the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game, he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Rebels headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action.
It's not what Auburn did.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Florida's offense then has the first possession of the game. And here comes Aaron Philo, a portal addition from... Tech, what a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
That's a
by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Montgomery. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Fires quickly. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to... Feature him, the offense goes through him. You gotta love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you. So they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a give the ball. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wilson open on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Yeah.
Nice completion here to this.
I ain't seen my cousin do it.
Receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's Montgomery. Inside the 25. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football. Good balance, seeing where he needed to go with the football. Finishing the run, he gets knocked out of bounds. But how about this offense set up now on 1st and goal?
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive, cap it off with a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Ole Miss offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the junior running back. This is a matchup of a pair of standout running backs.
Well, I think the reason these two teams are in the top 25, the biggest reason, is because of these running backs. And these guys are electrifying. They can hurt you running it. They can hurt you catching it. They're one play away, David, from scoring a touchdown. You just hold your breath every single time these guys got the rock.
So advantage to the defense then, right? Because they practice against a great running back every day. You know, like you're used to seeing it. You're used to greatness. And to play another great running back, interested to watch which defense can adjust, which guy makes the most plays, and which guy gets bragging rights.
Right back to the well. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Finds his big tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Defense. Pretty big run. They get the first down.
I ain't here.
You got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 20. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Hard-hitting tackle. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A great catch and run for 6. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. That's the big sophomore tight end who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on him. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to take a shot. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick 6, but he'll be stopped at the 31. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to throw on 3rd. Firing to the right, complete. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Trying to run, it's Lacey. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll go right back to him. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front.
And he's in. Touchdown, Rebels.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Gators offense ready to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. All wideouts, no backs. He'll start this drive firing. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Here's starts this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking for a big play. He's got it down the field. There he goes.
Great catch. Let's go.
Touchdown, Gators.
Head tap.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
We'll hold on to that.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
The defense out there.
Complete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Florida has the ball back and the offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
Every time I come up on a big stop, about to scroll do anything, you just find your way to me, huh, Boogie? Ready to go outside? Come on, let's go outside.
opportunity to run back on the field, they are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Wants to fire on second down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times you can tell by the pass set, that tackle gets really, really quick. You can tell that ball's going to come out quick. Great job by the defensive end, seeing the ball come out quick, getting his hands in the air, and deflecting the football.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. Third and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
Now on the return. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Odo.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with fourth. They booted away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's ball. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Caught behind the line. It's Mays. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Still on his feet at the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside. It's ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Montgomery. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
He wants to change this route. This quarterback part of their running game. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And as a defense, defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He got a little antsy at the line.
Fuck out of here.
Moving back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. The offense changing the play. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It is perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that bull Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 4 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Sooners looking to move to 4-0 on the young season. And they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline. Kind of the calling card of this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside the swamp. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Rebels offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change.
Huh? That's why I just put them in the. That's why I just put them in the deep fryer. Yes, Lord.
Reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know
Makes the catch and he's free. Past the 50, the 40, inside the 30, the 10. Touchdown Rebels.
God
And
damn
with
it.
that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man? Nice, short, safe throw. And how about the speed, the athletic ability? You've seen the evolution of the tight end in the history of football, and this is exactly why. They went from being a big target to now a guy that can make plays after the catch and make big home run plays like he did right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Looking to throw on first down. Going long. Leaping grab for a big gain. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Good catch.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is humming.
Quarterback keeper. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Might be calling a hot route. A designed run for the quarterback. Across the 25. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's ball. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over.
I got to hear shortly, Boogie.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That brings him to within 1.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Haas.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot, just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page.
Come on, defense.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Shoots it to the left. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been.
Good job.
They still force a fourth down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on second down. He'll take the deep shot.
Bro, why you didn't throw it when I told you to throw it?
He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Oh, the game played then. That nigga was wide open off the line. I'm trying to throw it. I would have just took off. I should have just took off. When they ain't let me throw it, nope, take off.
DB's right up on the receivers. Snags it quickly on the left. Can't get him to the ground. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Handoff to the single back. Powers through the defender. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Trying to impose their will with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Rebels in the hurry up.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He'll set up to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throw to the right side, that's Wilson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Why y'all running away
Just
from the
barely
first
picked up a yard
down?
with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. Runs through the tackle. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He might want another play. He'll take it himself. Got a little grass. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to go for it.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Calls his own number. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Pryor. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He's looking to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night.
And that's another mistake for this young man. It's one thing to have 1 or 2 and miss a throw here or there, but he continues to put the ball in harm's way, continues to give it to the other team, and set his defense up in a bad position. That's 6 picks in 2 games.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Spins away from the defender. Could be an alley. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Rebels have this offense rolling. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hobbs. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides to the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best play.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing it big.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position, too.
Well, why are you throwing it behind the line of scrimmage? He way in front.
This situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it's his 4th interception of the game. The sudden change on the...
That's
what a
hilarious.
show both of these teams put on today.